Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got in a rifle scope to take a look at. This is a 1:6 by 28 LPVO from TechHunters. This is going to have a second focal plane reticle, an illuminated reticle, a bunch of other really nice features, and is very budget friendly. So stick around if you want to learn about it. We'll do a real quick unboxing. We'll go over all the features and specifications. We'll get it mounted to something, probably get out to the range and do a little bit of testing with it, and then give some thoughts on it. As you can see, they have their logo up on top, a little bit of information on the one side, a little bit on the other side. But let's get cut into it, see how it's packaged. Tons of really thick, nice foam. So it looks like we're going to have a cantilever mount up on top here. I'll show you that in more detail later. Scope down here, get that out, and I'll see what else is down in here. Also have a battery. It's a 2032, a tool, cleaning cloth, and a manual. Before we get into all the details, I'll just give you guys some close-ups here. I always kind of like to look everything over to see if there's imperfections like in the anodization, if there's any type of damage to the scope. It was actually packaged really, really well though. So besides the stuff that we already went over, we're also going to have some flip-up lens covers, and there is a throw lever on here that is removable if you want to take that off. So like I mentioned, this is a 1:6 by 28, so you're going to be able to use this for like close quarter stuff, like less than 50 yards, but also go out to probably 300 yards or so. Quickly show you around the scope. You're going to have your ocular lens here with the focus adjustment. Just kind of checking to see how stiff this stuff is to start. Here's your magnification adjustment, again 1:6. Let's see what that's like. That is pretty stiff right now, but it's brand new out of the box. Yeah, that takes a lot of strength to get that to move. We're going to have our illuminated reticle here. There are 11 adjustments on it. It looks like it's just one color. I'm not sure what it is. Probably red, but we'll figure that out. We're going to have our windage and elevation turrets. Let's see what that sounds like. It's definitely audible. I don't feel a ton of like stoppage between those clicks, but you can definitely hear it. Those clicks are half MOA at 100 yards, and these turrets are resettable to 0. Got the objective lens on this end. The lens is supposed to have like 9 layers of some type of coating, anti-reflective material, and this is threaded, so if you wanted to put like a lens hider or a kill flash whatever on there, you could put something in there. The scope is made out of some type of aluminum. I'm not sure if it's 6061 or 7075, and it has all-weather performance, so it's waterproof and fog proof. We're looking at a total length of 10.9 inches with a tube diameter of 34 millimeters. Scope by itself is coming in at 22.8 ounces. You're obviously going to need a mount, so you're close to 30. If you're running the lens covers on it, 30.7. Throw that battery, see if it changes. So somewhere around 30.8 ounces or so. Give you guys an idea of what that reticle looks like. And again, it is a second focal plane. Try to show you guys what that illuminated reticle looks like. This is always hard to hold it perfectly to where the camera sees everything, but again, there's 11 different brightness settings. That is on level 1. We'll just kind of go through these here. Every time I adjust it, it's going to move. Now you can really see it. So just the center, not the rest of the crosshairs, only the center is illuminated there. We're at 6 right there, so you can see this is going to get very bright. That is 9, 10, that is 11, and then back off. Try to show you guys what this looks like outside. It's kind of a cloudy and rainy, kind of gloomy day. That tree that we're looking at over there is about 100 yards away, and I'm on the 1x magnification right now. It's the same tree on the 3x magnification, and I'll just kind of show you kind of what we're looking at is that tree right there. And there we are on the 6x magnification. I'm going to get the scope mounted next. Just so YouTube knows, I'm working with a completely safe firearm. And by putting a scope on the top of this, it does not modify this rifle in any way. It still does exactly what it was originally manufactured to do. Here is that included cantilever mount. This thing feels really nice, like it's premium. Again, great anodization. They pocketed multiple places to try to save weight on it. It tells you what your torque settings are to go to your rail and to the scope itself. So I just have everything kind of loose right now. I'm going to get the proper eye relief, which is around 3.5 inches, and then I'll get the scope level and then get everything torqued down. Alright guys, out at the range this morning with that TechHunters 1-6x28. Set up down there close to 100 yards. I'm going to get this thing sighted in. Probably put, I don't know, 50 to 100 rounds or so total through it. Make sure that it holds 0 and make sure there aren't any other issues. So this scope from TechHunters is actually pretty decent. It seems really well built, and the overall fit and finish on it is really good as well. The glass on it is crystal clear. I was at the range like at 8 o'clock in the morning that day. Sun wasn't even up or anything yet, and still plenty of light transmission coming through. I could see my target downrange clearly. And it was below freezing that morning, I think maybe 28, 29 degrees, and there wasn't any fogging whatsoever with the scope. It obviously has that illuminated reticle, which is nice if you're doing dusk or dawn shooting, but I also like the fact that the reticle is always there even if that battery fails. I like the fact that you can make your windage and elevation adjustments without any tools. And that there's an audible click with every adjustment. And I also like the fact that they include a really high quality cantilever mount with this. A few things to let you be aware of. First thing is, this is heavy. It's almost 2 pounds. So if you are going to be like going through a field that you have to walk a long distance, or through the woods, you might want to have a sling or something on your rifle because it does add a lot of weight to it. Second thing to let you know about, even after using this quite a bit, this throw lever is still really, really stiff. It has loosened up some. And the only thing I'll tell you about that is, like, let's say you're shooting at multiple targets at different distances and stuff. You do kind of lose your sight picture because you kind of have to pull your head away to kind of make sure that where you're going to, because it's just so stiff here. And the third thing I'll mention is I could not find any warranty information anywhere. It's not in the manual, and it's not on the Amazon listing, so I can't tell you guys what the warranty is. And speaking of Amazon, that is where these are available at. They also make a 1:6 by 24, and I'll leave a link for it down in the video description in case you guys want to find out more information on it, read some reviews, or if you want to pick one up. If I had to compare this to some other scopes that I have, I'd say maybe something from like Monstrum Tactical, maybe Vict Optics, it's probably a close comparison, or some of the classic stuff from Primary Arms. And all of those are probably $50 or so more than what this is. But alright guys, if you found the video helpful or informative in any way, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's going to be it on this one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.